Hello, my dear teacher friends out there watching this video. This is Deshaun Johnson, teacher, writer, and I'm back here with another video. I'm gonna start making more resource videos instead of making videos about what's wrong with education. Those will still be on this here channel, but I figured we'll go ahead and we'll create a content library, a resource library to help teachers to make their jobs a lot easier by any means possible. And plus, those videos seem to do very well. But in this video, with that being said, I'm going to show you how to use Animaker to actually make Meet the Teacher videos. So we know that the summertime at the time of this recording is coming, and that means another brand new school year for those of you who are going to brave the 2023-2024 school year, even as dire as things may actually seem. And some of you guys may actually teach online. I know some school districts, there's one here in Texas, I believe, Grapevine, they're completely online. You know, so that may be the wave of the future here moving forward once we learn how to do that effectively. But in any case, I'm going to show you here, how to actually use this to make a Meet the Teacher video when it's time to go back to school. And you can add some really cool animations, especially if you're an elementary teacher. I'm a middle school, and this worked extremely well. If you can be funny with it and not come off corny, this could work very much so to your benefit and just show you that you're a very creative teacher. I'm going to let this actually play so you can actually see what I did here. And this tutorial right now is not going to be from scratch, but I'm going to explain every part in terms of how this is done.
What is up, everybody? My name is Mr. Johnson, and before I even get into teacher introductions, I thought it would be fun to bring in somebody to help me introduce this whole program that we're teaching. So I'm bringing in the Arabic program, so why don't you come on in and introduce yourself?
All right, listen up, my noobs.
He didn't mean that. He meant to call y'all beginners.
All right, so the whole arrogant program of this character that you see, this is actually a character that I created using Animaker's character set. I just made him up myself, dressed him up, all of that, and I actually did the voice for what he is saying. All right, so this is all me right here. So I did the voice, I had the timelines and everything else. So this character is all me, and I timed it to where I'm actually talking to an animated character. So if you have some, acting chops, you got some editing abilities, then this is going to be to your benefit right now. Let's keep going.
That's just a really polite way of just calling you a beginner. Ain't that right? All right, just be cool and tell the wonderful students and parents what they're going to learn in this project classroom.
All right, gather around, you stooges. I'm going to show you how to do proper coding today.
Man, just go. Just get out of here. Just go. Look, forget that guy. You don't need to be listening to people like him anyway that's going to be sitting up here saying that this class is hard. We're going to be programming some next level Iron Man, Tony Stark stuff. I got the little robot right here. We got another robot kit that's sitting up here. Look at this. I got it upside down. I turned the right side up. We got this. Man, we're going to have a green screen going. It's strapped up in here. We already got it. You know what you can do with the green screen? You can make...
All right. Oh, that was actually a really good video, if I do say so myself. So I wanted to be very humorous and presenting to the students when I was doing the Meet the Teacher. We had to record a little intro video for them. So I did it to where I was actually bringing in my own little cartoon version. And this was for a Project STEM technology class I was actually doing. All right. I taught Project STEM in 2021, 2022, and I teach it again this year as well. So I wanted to go ahead and bring on that animation set. It was to indirectly kind of introduce to the student's subconscious mind that they'll be exposed to these types of elements. And what better way to do it than actually show some movie editing, some video skill sets, and get them to preview into knowing that they will be doing that themselves sometime within the school year. Now I'm going to give you a light tutorial in terms of how I was actually able to accomplish this just by explaining the elements that's here. I'll do a future video where I actually start from scratch if you're interested in that. But basically what I did was on my iPhone, I recorded me talking. All right. I recorded the clips that's right here. All these clips is here. And then with the character set and the timing that we see here, if we go to, they're constantly always adding models. I have a paid subscription, so we'll talk about that as well. And I'll show you what pricing plan that I am on and what I will offer at the end of this. But they're adding all sorts of models and everything else. Some of these, if it has a little tag on it, you have to upgrade in terms of their higher plans or whatnot, though. But that's, to me, that's no big deal at all. All right. Let me keep going. They also have where you can add text. Y'all have to forgive me. My internet is just moving slow for whatever reason. I have no idea right now. But you have the backgrounds. You have several backgrounds. You can also upload. Let me go directly to this. If you got your own files, you can also upload whatever your own custom images. So if you want to do like short little clips, if you wanted to actually use Animaker just as a video editing tool or a little short movie maker, you can use it as well. And the timeline will be actually a great place to where you can time things. You can add motion tweens and everything else to that. So with the character right here, we click on him. Okay, we see that this character will have certain actions. The line that you see right here is the tween in terms of how he's actually going to move. And in terms of being able to see that, let's see right here. I would have to do a video to explain multiple things in terms of what the layers look like and what all of this is. But if you click on, if we look at, and you can go between scenes, all right? Each scene could be its own time set. So you can control that, how long you want each scene to be, which actually be very good in terms of organizing your video and making it to where the pacing is good and what you want to happen in that scene. You'll be your own little director in using Animaker. So when I click on this character model right here, I'm trying to see here, let me go here because I want to actually show y'all. If I wanted to edit the action of the character, all right, we see here and go into the editing the action. I'm not changing anything right now. We can add any sort of action that needs to be done. So right here, I just have the character extended from the 33.5 second time frame to be pushed off about to the end of the 5 seconds. So if I was to go ahead and hit, let me see here, we can't hit the play button here, so I have to close that out because that's just the action. So replace, flip. So if I was to hit play, because right now I have it on the character because I have the character clicked. So when you're dealing with this, you really have to pay attention to little details in terms of what's going on your canvas, your stage, so you'll know what you're actually controlling, because if you don't, it can get confusing. All right, but it's still a very simple model, and we can see, like, just from him, me speaking, the timing right here of that character.
All right,
Let me pause it. All right, somewhere between this timeline, we could actually see that this is where the lip sync actually happens in terms of where I'm talking. If I actually click on lip sync, all right, we can see that it's right here, that I have it already uploaded. Okay. So, and then we have down here the other actions in terms of when the character movement actually changes from where it goes from him standing right here to where he'll switch the action from looking very snarky to now being very worried because I'm pushing him off the stage. So if I was to go right here and then just hit close and then hit play. All right, you can see how I timed that for him to actually leave. Okay, so he'll step from right here, and then right here at this bubble, at this moment in time, he'll begin to move, and then the movement will end right about here. And then I think this right here indicates a exit of effects in terms of him exiting and us going to the next scene. All right, so let me see here. Let's go to the overall timeline. This is the scene timeline. All right, and we can see the voice sync being down here, the music that's playing. And if I click, I'm sorry, this is the music that's playing, and then this is the voice sync in terms of this character. So this is, like I said, just a little overview, a little play in terms of what I wanted to show you and how you can actually make your own meet the teacher video or whatever cool intro video you want to do for your classrooms. If you have some really good ideas, Animaker is a really great tool for you to actually use and make yourself look really cool as a teacher. And plus, it'll make you feel confident because you're also not only making yourself look cool as a teacher, but outside of this, you're gaining new skills and understanding in terms of how animation principles work on a very simple level. Like I said, again, this may look very simple, but it will take some time for you to play around with it, to understand how these elements work, and to put something in your back pocket in terms of your tool kit and how you can really be not only an asset to your classroom as a teacher to just do things differently, but even to your campus as well if you're trying to show people how to do things differently. Now, if Animaker as a teacher is something that interests you and this looks very, very appealing, it's something that you can add to your system, all right, I am offering a 10% discount on the referral link that I have in the description and a pinned comment below. I will also offer a free consultation, a Zoom consultation on how to actually use Animaker. I'll give you a free 30-minute tutorial using my referral link down in the description below. So not only are you going to get 10% off, but you're also going to get a free consultation from me on how to use Animaker. Just please, when you purchase it, you have to show me proof of purchase, whatever kind of way. I will leave my email also in the description below so you can see that. And yeah, I want to make sure that people are being able to confidently use this tool for the school year, or maybe at the end of the school year if you want to show something very different and very unique.